All right, we're here. This is the High Falls Gorge. It's one of the only few privately owned land in the Adirondack Park. This amazing gorge. The gorge and the river that runs through it. Before you is the west branch of the Ozable River, one of the most famous trout streams. And right here, High Falls Gorge, west branch right here. And this is really strong, currents, a lot of trout. So, look at how beautiful the sky is. All right, again, this is the anthracite, stone. It's about 1.5 billion years of bluish gray rock. In 2004, this 20-ton slab of New York State granite was quarried from the mountains and is placed on the southern east cornerstone of the World Trade Center, commonly known as the Twin Tower. So, again, look at this park. It's so beautiful. We're taking a hike now. कैसा लग रहा है?
ऐसा लग रहा है जन्नत का टुकड़ा है। वाह, what a beauty.
Again, this is telling us about what is part of the Adirondack. There are certain trees that are actually found here. The yellow birch, the white pine, and the eastern hemlock. Those are ones that are typically in cool, moist climates and also in this area. The eastern hemlock is the longest lived tree in the Adirondacks. It's several hundred years old, and the bark was once a commercial source of tannin for tanning leather. Now, these are different kind of branches. As you can see, this is the cone here. This is commonly called the eastern hemlock. This is the beech tea. As you can see, the seed is different. This is the common pine tree that you see all the time, and you see the leaves. The white birch, the maple tree, the yellow birch with the longer pines. This is the white spruce, the red maple where you get the maple syrup from, and this is the red spruce. So very interesting. As you can see, the trees in the background as well. The 100-year-old trees. So let's continue with the hike. These are different kind of plants. The goldenrod, the trillium, the aster, vile columbine, showy lady slipper, cardinal, hair blue bell, pink lady slipper, and bunchberry. These are all the common flora and fauna of this area. Just a picture showing this was how it was in 1890. Same spot. This is one of the first gorges here. Water flowing down. The power of the gorge. Goes all the way down. Powerful sight. Canada yew, this tree right there, is a low-growing evergreen shrub that's favorite of deer and moose, and it's very common and native to this area. It's also used in manufacturing bows. And in 1535, this cedar saved Jacques Cartier's crew from scurvy. Beautiful thing. A very important fact is, so during the Hurricane Irene the pressure it took to make the steel turn was 25,100 cubic feet per second. And on this Hurricane Irene, it became 46,483. Actually full steel. And all the way went to about 18 feet. That's where the water level was during Hurricane Irene. That's the water level of Irene. That's where the water is right now. It's amazing. Making of a pothole. So what happens is with time, the water pulls over at the sand, and the sand is removed. On top, the stones kind of get attached, and then with time, the stones keep moving and rubbing against the stone, and thus forming a larger area in which basically larger stones get stuck, and then they form these indentations, which are the potholes. And this happens on a daily basis with water. So these are examples of it. Life on the rocks. This green stuff here is called lichen, and basically it's the rough gray-green and the rusty orange growths, which are a symbiotic relationship between a fungus and a algae. Algae provides the chlorophyll, and the fungus provides the protection, and these are the first slow step in making soil. The lichen infiltrates rocks, wedges by pressure and chemical reaction, and then breaks down the rock surfaces and frees mineral grains. The process could take over 100 years to make an inch of soil. And amazing. The entire gorge coming from the top all the way down, multiple bridges on top, and this is goes up during floods. Look at these trees. How amazing it is that they're growing all this vegetation. Now this is the back where you can actually plant stuff. Look. Look. Enjoying yourself?
Yeah. That's right.
So this is talking about the Adirondack Park. It's about 48 is one of the largest protected areas the size of Massachusetts, and there's no single organization that oversees it. There's no boundaries. There's about 123,000 residents. There are two departments: the Adirondack Park that oversees the land, and the Department of Environmental Conservation. This is a map showing how big the park is in comparison to New York, and also showing these are all the federal parks, the U.S. national parks, and this is the size of the Adirondack. This is Yellowstone, Glacier. They're tiny compared to this. Only one is the Everglades. It's a little bit big, but still Adirondack is one of the largest. And this shows that most of it, the land is actually, a lot of it is public. There's some private lands too. So really interesting fact. Really enjoyable visit here. I had a great time. Definitely going to be back here sometime. So that's all for me.